Hey internet, happy, or I should say Merry Christmas Eve. So happy holidays everyone. So what have I been up to this week? I did a little bit of PVM and I realized, yeah, I'm not good at PVM. So I managed to get 5 Queen Black Dragon kills. So that's cool. I'm having a little bit of trouble with Nyx at the moment. I'm still watching videos on how other players beat Nyx with Necromancy, but it's a work in progress. Maybe in the new year I will beat Nyx once. That's okay. It's just the third phase, the healing phase. It's like I just can't out DPS her right now. I mean, I have all the tools I need. I just need to do the right action bar sequence. So I'm watching videos and I'm looking at other people's action bars. They've got different action bars, so I'm just going to copy what they do. I think doing my own thing is not a good idea. So I'll just copy what they do instead, and maybe I'll manage to beat Nyx. So I heard phase 3 is tough, and then phase 4 is the deadliest, and then once phase 4 is over, phase 5 is just the home run. So I'll give it a go. I mean, I only died once in Nyx, which was like my first time doing it without any guys, just to see what happens. And yeah, it didn't go well. So after that I watched some guides, got better, made it to phase 3, but like I said, I'm lacking that DPS right now. I think we'll go again after the new year and we'll see what happens. So why am I doing that? I just want the tier 90 Necromancy gear, tier 90. I'm aware that tier 95 exists, but that costs like $2 billion, or GP, not dollars. So 2 billion GP. I am broke, so I've got 60 mil. I don't know what I can do with that, so yeah. And I want to build the tank armor as well, because it has a 20% dodge like built into the gear. So that's massive. Was it 20%? 10%, my bad. 10% dodge plus your 20% darkness. That's a 30% dodge. So that's really good for PVMing hard hitting bosses. So those are sort of my goals at the moment. I'm still doing Wilderness Flash, resetting the counter. So since I got the core, hopefully it won't be another year until I get another Dark Onyx core. It would be nice if I can get one soon. In terms of skills, I am training divination. Like I said, I don't like it. It's boring. So I want to get that done as quickly as possible. And what else am I doing? So I'm training attack for like KBD and Inferno Star. So whenever I do Wilderness Flash events, I just use my combat lamp on that. And I think that's about it. I mean, haven't really been playing, to be honest. I've been on the grind for the other games, to be honest. So as you know, I play Genshin Impact. That's sort of my, I guess, job right now, because it is paying, although not much. 2 cents per 1,000 ads watched on my other channel. So yeah, I mean, you guys know what I'm about. So in 2024, I'm studying again, so learning programming and coding, and it's gonna be rough. I didn't enjoy coding as a mechanical engineer, and yeah, getting over that mindset that it's difficult. I mean, everything's difficult the first time you try it. I think maybe when I come back to it, it'll be a little bit easier, like having a little bit of background knowledge in it. But yeah, most of the course is free, just like the occasional licensing fee, but apart from that, it's pretty cheap. So, like $50 or less. And pretty much it. So next year, studying. And so that's the main goal, just really learn how to code next year through like free courses and boot camps that are relatively cheap or free. And after that, I'll go back and get my degree. I mean, the piece of paper or PDF, it's not really important. It's like learning the skills. Well, the degree slash PDF slash paper is partially important. I need it for like corporate jobs or government jobs. So, like, I just need to like write it in my CV, and so that AI doesn't actually like auto decline me. Technically, you could lie on your CV and that would still bypass the AI system, but once you get to the interview and then you get past the interview and they have a final check and they check your university, then you're in trouble. So you may as well just go to university and like get your degree. Plus, software engineering is not just coding, it's a whole bunch of other stuff, so maybe it'll be good use. I think like the 30 or 40k real dollars will be of value. I don't know, maybe I can like make a, I guess, coding tech channel and talk about that stuff too. Maybe it'll get popular. I don't know. I always see things as investments, so if I'm investing 3 years of my life and 30 to 40k in a degree, I better have some kind of payoff, or at least balance out the cost, I guess. So I hope it pays off. Like, at least studying the engineering degree, I got 1 year's salary out of it, and it paid off the, I guess, what I spent on the degree. So paid off student loans for the first degree and have just enough to study for a second degree. I don't know if that's smart or not, but yeah. I mean, I enjoy learning, I just don't enjoy studying different things. Like, I like learning new stuff, but only stuff that I want to learn. I don't want to study things because people make me study, you know? It's like, and maybe that was the problem with mechanical engineering. Like, I was chasing the dream for 20 years when I finally got it. I don't know. It wasn't the dream that I thought it would be. So I said 20 years, and you must be thinking I'm ancient. In a sense, I am. I guess I'm like 32 now. So, yeah, had a dream since I was 12, I guess, of being an engineer. And, yeah. So we'll go into a little backstory for that. So in high school, I did all the, like, mechanical engineering stuff, worked on cars, did welding, all that stuff. Was it helpful? I suppose. Was it enjoyable? I think it was fine. Like, I enjoyed welding more than I enjoyed working on cars, which was weird. But like working on cars, like, taught you how to use like tools, I guess. So it was helpful, for sure. Working on cars was definitely helpful. But yeah. it just turns out I'm not a good mechanical engineer and I don't enjoy it, so I want to change fields. And we've talked about the whole support slash concern thing from family and friends. And yeah, I mean, they get it. Like, don't work in a place that you hate, or like don't work at a job that you hate, or a field that you hate rather. So they get it. Like, there's no point in me staying in that field if I just hate it every day. But they're also concerned that I am getting on in the years. So, I mean, age is relative. Like, the 40 to 50-year-olds in, well, even though the company was a black company, so toxic managers exploits employees, the co-workers were actually pretty good for the most part. I mean, the team that I worked for was toxic, but since I got moved around in the factory and like worked for different departments, so the mechanical design team was just super toxic because they work for a toxic manager, so the toxicity bleeds into the team. But like once I got transferred out to a different team, like all the co-workers were pretty chill and just like they get it, and they were in like their 40s 50s, so they seen it all, done it all, like they've been through all the BS and they get it. It's like, the way to describe it is like, the further away you're from management, the happy you are. So since I was in the design side, I was closer to management, so I guess there's a lot more stress on that side. But yeah, I mean, it's a good learning experience working for a bad company. I should say, well, the company itself, like, yeah, definitely a lot of downs. There was a few ups, I guess. But it now makes me realize what kind of company I want to work for. And yeah, life's too short to work for black companies. Don't work for black companies. So, toxic bosses, toxic managers, and a company that exploits their workers. Just, if you like working in that situation, like have an exit strategy straight away. Try and leave as soon as possible. I know that's not possible for everyone because you got bills to pay, a family to look after. I get that. And luckily or unlucky for me, I'm single once again. I suppose, yeah. So single, no kids. So the responsibility is just me. It's not that bad. I mean, sure, I've got a family to look after, but it's not like a wife and kids situation. It's more like I just pay the bills, buy food, and that's fine, you know? But yeah, if I had kids and wife, then it would be different. I would probably just do like the grind, even though I hate the job. I'll just keep working until they fire me. But luckily, I realized it was a bad situation and I just got the hell out of Dodge. Like, yeah. Anyways, I haven't thought about that company since 6 months actually. And I've been happy since. So I left that place a year ago and I haven't thought about it since now, to be honest. Yeah, bad times. Okay, so hopefully good times ahead. I think I've talked for like 20 minutes just about my life and about my goals in Runescape, real life situation, going back to study. So I think we are coming to a close. So let me know, let me know down below, what are your goals in RuneScape? What are you doing in RuneScape, you know? Are you training your skills, 99, 120, 200 mil? I mean, if you want to talk about your life outside of RuneScape, I appreciate it, I guess. Don't ask me questions about life advice because I can't give you any. I mean, I'm learning things, and I am, like, I guess, a third of my life into it, you know? So, I'm in my 30s. I'm still learning things. I would say I got no advice for you. The best way to learn is just to fail early and fast. That way you can pick yourself up once you've been knocked down to the ground. As they say, if you can look up, you can get up. So that is my life advice. It's not really helpful, but just know that when life knocks you down, as long as you can, what's the best way to say it? When life knocks you down, push yourself back up. So that's Newton's third law. So every action has an equal opposite reaction. So the harder you fall, the harder you bounce back. Yeah, let's go with that. That sounds inspirational. Alright, so Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays. I will see you in 2024. Alright, thanks for watching. Hope you had a great day. Be sure to like, subscribe, share with your friends, ring the bell, turn on all notifications. Leave a comment below. What are you doing in RuneScape? What are you doing in real life? Until next time, see ya.